Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Hello everyone, and welcome here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. It's middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. It's Bighorn Basin Conference action as the Burlington Huskies get set to take on the Thermopolis Bobcats in the first game of this home and away series. Bobcats will be visiting Burlington later on in February. Well, these two teams have become very familiar with each other over the past couple of months. Back in February of 2025, these two teams clashed in the Bighorn Basin Conference Championship game. That game went into overtime where the Bobcats lost to the Burlington Huskies in that. The Bobcats trying to get some revenge here this season. William Garrison will get ready to tip it away with the 24 of, I want to say that's Reagan Wood. And we are underway here for the start of this one. It is the A game on TBSN. Burlington Huskies will be wearing their away blacks with the orange lettering and the white stripes. They'll be moving right to left across your device. Bobcats wearing their home whites with the purple numbering, purple stripes. They'll be moving left to right across your device. And Garrison on the steal. He'll go down the left side of the court. This one's up, and he gets it to go. By the way, a bit of a program alert as well. I know we have the live streams put up on our channel, and we did put out an announcement earlier on Facebook about it. However, kind of changed our mind. We were going to be going to up to the high school after this to broadcast the games against Shoshone. We've changed our mind. We are not going to be doing that. We will just be here for the middle schoolers, and that'll be the end of our broadcast day. We'll see you in Grable tomorrow, though. Shot is up and it's in. Bo Dafo on the basket. He'll get his first basket of the game. 2 points for the young man here today. Passing it inside, trying to get up to the right. This is going to be tipped and stolen away as they tried to pass it right side to I want to say that was Reagan Wood. Received the pass there by Will Prater. Right side, now here comes Soren Weber. Hopefully Weber ate the right snacks here today. He'll go left side to Apollo Jenks. Goes inside to Dafo, down to left and wide open. Practically no interference there, and they will call a timeout. Corey Bollinger not liking what he's seeing already. He's going to use his first timeout out of 5. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Bobcats out to the early lead. 30-second timeout for the Burlington Huskies.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the Bobcats. Middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting, proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network. Back underway, the Burlington Huskies coming out of the timeout. They will get it started again here. Passing up to the left side, back turn, takes the shot, it rims out. And offensive, tried to go for the O-reb. Now here comes Soren Weber down the middle of the floor, takes the shot, it's up and it's in. And a good chase down there by Tanner Dunlap. However, it was not enough to keep it out of Weber's hands there. Down the right side, it's ripped away. Garrison passes it to Apollo Jenks, takes the shot, it's up and it's no good. And they'll try to grab the rebound here. Bobcats with the O-reb off of Dafo. Takes the shot off of Weber, that's up on the left side, no good. Rebounded by Reagan Wood, the 8th grader here for the Huskies. Bringing it up now is Tanner Dunlap. He'll give up left side, they'll go left. This one's up, and it is no good again. That is Garrison on the rebound. He'll give it up right side or left side to Apollo Jenks. Skip pass over to Braxton Egger. Up toward the Burlington sideline, Garrison. He'll go right side. Dafo on the left wing. He'll look to the point. Right side now to Weber on the word mark. He's on the T and the S. He'll pass left side now. Here comes Egger. Skip pass over to the far side toward the Burlington bench. Now to Jenks. He'll dip it inside. Here comes Garrison. Now up to the corner to Weber. It's tipped away by the 11 of Regan Harris, the 8th grader. He will keep it here with the Bobcats, though, but still really good defense there by the Huskies, getting a hand on it. That's going to make it that much harder for the Bobcats to score on this possession. Egger moving to his left side. He'll go up top. Now left side, Garrison on the back door. Skip pass over to Egger, trying to get it away from Tanner Dunlap. They'll move around. Now inside the Defoe. Swings it out, back up to the corner. Going on a baseline drive. He'll kick it out to the wing. Here comes Egger. Penetrates. Jump stop. It's up and it's no good. And underhands it up to Garrison on the rebound by Defoe. Egger with a wide open look. He won't be able to get it to go as it's off the right side of the glass. Apollo Jenks has a big lane down the right side on the pull-up. Houston, we have liftoff. Up past the timeline. Tanner Dunlap, he'll go to his near side. Has a lane to the basket, pulls up, can't get it to go. Burlington really struggling early here in this game. This is not the same team we saw from 2025, the same team that won the Bighorn Basin Conference Championship at the A level. Braxton Egger with it as he got it poked away by Tanner Dunlap. They'll go to their left side. Here comes Soren Weber up top. He'll pass left up to Apollo Jenks. Jenks retreats back to the volleyball attack line on the nose of the Bobcat. He'll go right side to Weber. Weber looking for an open man. They'll move across. Now up to Egger on the left wing. Gets it poked away by Dunlap. Tanner Dunlap's been aggressive here today on the defensive end of the ball. It's been really good to see his number get called out here. Going right side, Garrison, backdoor. Weber going to take the go-ahead three. It's up, no good. Apollo Prater crashes the boards for the defensive rebound. They'll dip it inside to the right here to the 24 of Reagan Wood. He's going to get it taken. They're going to call a traveling violation as William Garrison goes in there and creates a ton of pressure. 83 seconds to go here in this opening stanza here in this A game. We still got two more games after this, by the way, A, B, and C. Burlington, a town of about 240 some odd people, yet there's like 100 million kids on this roster. One of the few 1A high schools that whose middle school can field a C team. We know their fellow small schools, Matitsi, Riverside, and Matitsi, Riverside, and Ten Sleep. We know that they only have A and B. In fact, speaking of Ten Sleep, Thermopolis will be heading there on Monday, sending only their B and C teams. Shot is up and in from the left side. And also surprisingly, we got this by surprise as well when looking at the calendar, as the shot is up and no good by Will Prater. Thermopolis is taking on Shoshone. However, they're not bringing a C team, which is a little odd for Shoshone. Usually they are big enough for a C team, but they're only bringing their A and B teams this time. Then again, their C team is usually their youth team, so I don't know. Backdoor here to Egger. He'll go right side. It's up and a foul. And the Bobcats will go to the line to shoot for the first time today. Haven't seen much of the whistle here today. In fact, this is Burlington. This is the first team foul for anybody today. Foul was individually charged to Armando Padilla for his first personal. Braxton Egger taking the shot. This one's up, and Cha-ching gets it to go on the free throw. Got one coming out of the kennel here for the Huskies and one coming out of the den for the Bobcats. Cameron Martinez on the floor, as well as Chase Allen for the Burlington Huskies. Second shot coming up here for Braxton Egger. And it's up and it's no good. Rebounded there by the 5 of Chase Allen. Fresh into the game, and his first play is a rebound. Mid-range, they'll try to pass left side, and William Garrison on the steal. Tries a big pass down court. Weber, bounce pass left side to Defoe, is stolen away by Colin Haslam. And this is up, and it's taken away by Weber, up and in. Colin Haslam, that name is actually very familiar. We saw him a lot on the B team last year for the Burlington Huskies. 3, 2, 1. They will get a shot off in time, and it's to the wide right of the basket. And that is going to conclude the opening quarter of this one. 15-0. Bobcats up by a little to a lot so far here to start. The Huskies a little bit off to a slow start here. Let's see what adjustments they can make. We'll be back here in just a moment 1 minute put up on the board for the intermission. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Middle school A game returns when we come back.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. Second quarter about to start here in this one. The Bobcats, well, this is not quite the same Bobcat team from last year. We know that for a fact. The Bobcats actually lost their home game here to the Burlington Huskies back in 2025. Of course, it's a different team now. These kids are extremely talented. I mean, for goodness sake, they took down Worland. They took down Lovell as well by a lot, may I remind you. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Bo Dafo. And, you know, a lot of these kids, if not all the kids you see on the floor right now, these kids, they don't just play middle school ball. We see them play on the travel team a lot. Thermopolis Basketball Club usually has these kids working, you know, in the fall as well during the girls' middle school season. They usually go to tournaments. In fact, this team, I believe, won one of their tournaments recently, as Oliver Stringer, I believe, was there on the basket. And they even finished second place in the Cody, or in a tournament against Cody as well. So, you know, this is a really good, talented group of young men. And this, you know, we say future of the Bobcats a lot here on the show. You know, if that's the case, the future is really bright here, you know, for a boys basketball program, which has really seen a big resurgence in Thermopolis over the past couple of years. And it's only going to get stronger from here. Armando Padilla fouled on the shot. He'll have an opportunity to convert the and one. It's up and it's no good. Padilla cannot get it to go. Through the middle of the floor, passes it back up to Oliver Stringer. Now to the elbow. This one's up, no good. Rebounded here by the 21 of Jackson Buck. Armando Padilla up past the timeline. He'll pass right side up to Regan Harris. Harris looking underneath, back to Padilla. He'll go right side. This is up and take it away. Soren Weber passes it right side. Garrison looks to the basket. It's up through contact. Stringer trying to go for the rebound, and instead it will go up toward the padding there. 4:41 to go in the second quarter. The Bobcats, you know, the biggest strength that I think the Bobcats have had this year is Martinez lets it fly for three. It's up no good. Garrison on the rebound. He'll try it again. It's up, blocked, and Stringer going to put it in. Cha-ching! The biggest strength for the Bobcats this season, defense. Just, you know, undoubtedly, it's been their defense. They've been they have been a turnover machine, and not on the offensive side of the ball. Yes, they've made their mistakes on the offensive side, but they're the one causing the turnovers mostly. And intercepted by Soren Weber. It's coming back down the right side. Pump fakes, pulls up, can't get it to go. And poked loose by Weber and out of bounds as Regan Harris tries to chase it down. Burlington will have the possession. Thermopolis going to hold off on the full court press. Checking in the game, Tanner Dunlap back in. He'll play at the point spot. Padilla's going to toss it in. Dunlap coming up through the middle of the floor. Up past the Bobcat head, he'll go one-on-one with Soren Weber. Screen step at the 25. He'll go onto the word mark. Now he's moving up toward the corner. Passes it up to the elbow, up to the 5 now. This is Chase Allen. He'll go up to the 25. Tries to pass it back into Allen. Stolen away. A team effort between Bo Dafo and William Garrison. Has to give it off to Soren Weber there in the corner. Now here comes Cameron Martinez. Martinez backdoor. Garrison pulls up. 3! William Garrison! 22-2 is your score. And this is the exact opposite of how we expected this to go. Well, actually, I wouldn't say exact opposite. We expected Burlington to make this a lot closer of a game. Not really seeing that. They've just come out flat here in this opening half, frankly. Passing it back up to the corner. Number 21 will try to chase it down. That is Jackson Buck, the 8th grader. Yeah, this is and this is the same kids we saw on Burlington's B team last year that actually had the Bobcats number in those B games last year, and it's looking like a completely night and day from last year. That's just how good that this team has gotten over the past year or so. Right side to Oliver Stranger. Stranger tries to pass underneath, and it's taken away on the steal by Chase Allen, getting himself involved. Shot is up for three. It's up and no good. It was a really good look as Oliver Stranger goes to the floor with Apollo Jenks, and also down in there for Burlington trying to grab the ball was the 5 of Chase Allen, not related to Josh Allen. They'll go to the corner to Bo Dafo. Dafo left side now to Stranger. Stranger now left side to Weber. They'll have it in the corner up to Apollo Jenks. Oliver Stranger cycles around. Now here comes Dafo. He'll penetrate, pump fakes, back up now to Jenks. He'll pull up. A shot is up for two, and now Oliver Stranger going to try to put it back in. That one's up, no good. Jackson Buck on the rebound for the Huskies. Down the right side, it's up, and it's no good. Soren Weber on the rebound, and the school bell goes off. Bounce pass left side to Apollo Jenks. Oliver Stranger on the rebound. It's up, and it's no good. Stranger tries to grab his own rebound there. Apollo Jenks with it. He'll go cross-body now up to Braxton Egger. Soren Weber back up to the volleyball line. He'll retreat back up to the nose of the Bobcat. Now back up to Egger. Egger will move left side trying to beat Padilla. Left side to Soren Weber in the wing. He'll let it fly. Three! 25-2. Like we said earlier, this is not the same Burlington team we expected. This is not the same team, that we saw, give the Bobcats a run for their money in 2025 in both the home stanza of the home and away matchup last year and in the conference championship game. But, hold on. Armando, did I say Carlos? If I said Carlos at any point today, I meant to say Armando. Armando Padilla has been kind of the exclusive scorer today for Burlington. He's going to look to make that 5, and it's not going to happen. Referee on the far side saw something. They're going to try it again. We got one getting ready to come in for the Burlington Huskies. We're trying to get that number for you. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's no good. Oliver Stranger tries to go for the rebound, and it's swatted away. And Burlington's going to have the inbound coming up here. Tanner Dunlap on the baseline. He'll come up toward the 24th exit. Kicks it out to the corner. Shot on its way on the go-ahead 3. It's up and it's no good. They'll try it again on the right side. Up, no good. And ripped away. Jackson Skelton on the takeaway here for Thermopolis. Braxton Egger up past the timeline. He'll stay on the nose of the Bobcat. Now to the attack line. Goes to the word mark to Apollo Jenks. Jenks going right side. Picks it up. Goes over back up to Jackson Skelton. He'll come back around. Up to Oliver Stranger up top. Tries to penetrate up to the elbow. Gets up to Apollo Jenks. Pump fake. Takes the shot. No good. Oliver Stranger on the rebound. Up. No good. Ball is loose. They're going to fall to the floor. And it's chaos underneath the rim. Oliver Stranger was the Bobcat in there. There was also Jackson Buck for the Burlington Huskies involved in that play as well. Burlington will get the benefit of the possession arrow. We got one checking in. It appears to be Cameron Martinez checking back into the game for the Bobcats. And all you really need to know about Cameron Martinez, do not let him get open and shoot from beyond the line. He can and will drill the three-pointer if you give him the opportunity. Pump fake, goes left side, back door now to Tanner Dunlap. Dunlap moves to his left side. Now up to the 21. This is Jackson Buck. Falls to the floor, stolen back away, and out of bounds as they all try to hustle to it there. Tanner Dunlap and Cameron Martinez involved in it, also to an extent Logan Stewart involved in it. Martinez playing at the point spot. He'll go left side to Apollo Jenks. Now up to Logan Stewart. Stewart passes it right side. Jackson Skelton with it. He'll dip it inside. Shot on its way for Egger. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Jackson Buck for the Burlington Huskies. Not much time left here in the second quarter. They'll pull up and splash. Will Prater on the basket. His first of the game here for the Huskies. 3, 2, one. And it gets ripped away. They're not going to get a shot off in time, and that is going to conclude the first half of this one. A very quick contest so far, 25-6. As we head into the locker room here, Burlington Huskies struggling here on the road here in Thermopolis. They had to drive through the snow to get here. Doesn't seem like it was really worth it, at least for the A team. We'll be back here in just a moment for the start of the second half. You're watching middle school basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Second half coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. 25-6, the Burlington Huskies taking on the Thermopolis Bobcats. And the orange and black uniforms normally would give Thermopolis Middle School fans a little bit of PTSD from last year. The Bobcats losing that Bighorn Conference Championship game in overtime to the Burlington Huskies last season. However, not looking the same here. 25-6, Thermopolis has been dominant all game, but let's see if Burlington can make the adjustments and get it done here in the second half. We're back underway here for the start of the third quarter. Soren Weber up top. He'll pass right side. Apollo Jenks lines up for the three. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Huskies. They'll come back down the other side, trying on the fast break. That one's up and in, number 21. Jackson Buck, 4 points today for the young man. He's done as much as he can today for the Huskies. William Garrison with it on the volleyball line. He'll look to go to his left side. Screen set by Dafoe. They'll go up to the corner now to Braxton Egger. He'll drive on the baseline, kicks it out. William Garrison does have a three in this game here. Apollo Jenks skip pass back over to William Garrison on the scruff of the neck of the Bobcat. He'll stay there within the practice volleyball line. He'll move down his right side, back door to Weber, now up to Apollo Jenks, down to the corner to Garrison. Garrison throws it back up. Here comes Jenks. Jenks back door. Garrison tries to feed it in. They'll underhand it. Almost like a rugby pass there. Soren Weber, bounce pass right side. Garrison on the wing. He'll step back up to the volleyball line. And he'll drive to his right side, kicks it out to Egger, down the baseline, holds it up down to the 14 and Dafoe, kicks it out. Weber lets it fly, can't get it to go. And great rebounding here by the Bobcats. It's been a constant theme for them all season. They've been doing a very good job crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds. It's up and it's in on the right side for Will Garrison. Bobcats will grab their first basket of the half. It's William Garrison, who's had a phenomenal game this afternoon. Pump fake, kicks it on back. Now backdoor here to the 25. This is Will Prater. He does have a basket in this game. Padilla gets it back underneath to Prater. He'll take the shot from mid. It's up and it's in. Burlington will break into doubles here. Prater now sitting at 4 points today. Garrison drives, kicks it out. Egger going to let it fly. Can't get the three ball to go. Rebounded by William Garrison. Tries to fight through it. Kicks it out to Apollo Jenks. That's up and can't get it to go. Jenks does have 2 points today. They'll try to throw it down court. Apollo Jenks keeps it back in. Will Prater looking to pass. It's broken up and now back to the Bobcats. You'd think for a school that's as good at football as Burlington is, they'd be able to get some better passes there. But the shot is up and it's in for the 21 of Jackson Buck. And looks like they're going to call a timeout. Thermopolis going to burn their first one of the game. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be back here in just a moment. 60-second timeout for the Thermopolis Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Talking back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, named after the legendary coach Donald T. Simpson, who dedicated his life to the development of middle school athletes. And this would be a performance that Coach Simpson would be proud of. The Bobcats up 27-12. As here comes Will Garrison on the volleyball line. He'll move to his near side, kicks it out. Egger steps out. He'll go up to the elbow. And that will be plugged up there by the 24, but he'll pass right side up to Apollo Jenks. Jenks will try to drive right side, picks it up, kicks it back out. Intended for Bo Dafo, and looks like they're going to say it's going to stay here with the Bobcats. Checking into the game is Tanner Dunlap for the Burlington Huskies. Checking out is Armando Padilla. I think I know why I called him Carlos earlier. I believe Carlos was on the team last year during that championship game. Up into the corner, here comes Egger, kicks it back out. Garrison, he'll go baseline drive down to the left. That's up and through contact. Great defense there by the Huskies. Reagan Wood on the rebound. He'll spit it out to Reagan Harris. Harris left side, back up to Prater. Prater, he'll take the three. This one's up, can't get it to go. Bo Dafo on the rebound, and he'll get tripped on the floor. And looks like it'll stay Bobcat ball. 2:33 to go in case you're just tuning in. Bobcats lead 27-12 here. A 15-point contest between the Bobcats and the Huskies. Last time the Huskies were in Thermopolis, they walked away with a conference title. And they'll try a underhander up to William Garrison. Down the left side. It's up, in, and a foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot one. William Garrison has had a phenomenal day today. Chase Allen charged with his first personal foul. Second team foul for the Burlington Huskies. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Bobcats have been very solid on their free throws this year, at least compared to last year. Really loving what I'm seeing out of these guys as a team. Just defensively and offensively, they've just put the pieces together so far. Shot on its way from three. It's up and it's no good. A little bit of chaos on the floor, but that's going to be knocked away. They're going to underhand it, kind of going the Australian rules football route and just kind of knocking it to the man there. William Garrison will get a chance to inbound. Burlington playing with a press. They're pressing all the way back up to the free throw line here, it looks like. But they'll get by easily. Apollo Jenks, he'll go back door. Here comes Garrison. Guarded by the 5 of Chase Allen. He'll move up to the word mark. Now up to Apollo Jenks, up onto the volleyball line. Now right side to Soren Weber in the wing. Inside the practice key. He'll go left side. Dafo with it on the volleyball attack line. Now right side, back up to Garrison inside the practice key. He'll go bounce pass to Apollo Jenks, and a little too hard on the slam there. It's going to go right on back to the Huskies. Colin Haslam will toss it in. Up past the timeline, here comes Tanner Dunlap, the 8th grader. He'll give it up now. Here comes the 5 of Chase Allen. Tries to get a shot up, and they're going to call the double dribble on the Huskies. It's going back to the Bobcats. And it's just mistake after mistake here for the Huskies is what's doing them in here in this game. Braxton Egger with it, and he'll get it up to Garrison to break the press. Garrison on the left side, about less than 90 seconds to go here. Driving up to the left side, it's up and it's blocked. I don't know if that was on Reagan Wood or Tanner Dunlap, but the ball's going back. Here comes Braxton Egger. Egger up top, goes between now. Here comes Garrison with it in the left wing. Garrison right side to Dafo. He'll swing it around now to Apollo Jenks. Up toward the Bobcat bench. Jenks goes up to Egger. Egger up top. He'll go right side. Shot on its way for Weber. 3! Soren Weber. I believe that's the second one he's drilled today. What a shooter this young man is. Shot is on its way up and in. I believe that one was scored by the 24 of Reagan Wood for Burlington. Pulls up for the 3. This one's up. Dafo can't get it to go. Rebounded by Egger. He'll look to kick it back out. This one way too overcooked. And Weber, with the help of Garrison, able to keep it in the front court. Back door, Bo Dafo. He'll drive in. He has a big lane to the basket. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Chase Allen. They'll try to toss up underneath the basket there, but Burlington will keep this one going, but nope, never mind. It's taken back away. Apollo Jenks. He'll go up to the pass to Soren Weber. Right side, up and in. 3, 2, 1. And they will not get a shot off in time. I don't know if you can call that a strip or a block, but 35-14, it is a football score here in Thermopolis. Burlington Huskies trail by 21 here as we get ready to enter the fourth and final quarter of this A game. We'll be back in just a minute. 1 minute put up on the board here for intermission. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. Fourth and final quarter getting ready to go here in this A game. B game coming up right after this. And Burlington, like we said earlier, one of the few schools that, have less than 100 people that are able to field a C team. That's just how, I don't know what's going on there, but they, unlike their neighbors Matitsi and Ten Sleep, they're able to do the C team thing, which is actually pretty cool. And it's actually to a point their high school basketball program actually is able to have, they don't have a freshman team, but they do have a high school C team, which is basically the equivalent of JV2. But it's just incredible just how big Burlington's roster, and football is the same way too. Football also, remember, they play 6-man football at the middle and high school levels. That's how small this school is. They're in class 6-man for football and 1A for basketball and everything else. Shot is up and in for 3. Apollo Jenks. 38-14. Jenks nailing his first triple of the season, I believe. And now Jenks down the right side, bounce pass to Weber. Shot on its way up and in. It just keeps getting worse for the black and orange. Oh, and looks like they are going to use a timeout. Corey Bollinger using his second timeout. He hasn't used a timeout since the first quarter. That was about 34 points ago when he last used that timeout. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Enjoy this ad-free timeout. Like talking back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. A little bit of a rundown as to what the rest of the day is going to look like. We got the B game and the C game coming up. We were originally going to go over to the high school to broadcast the JV boys, varsity girls, and varsity boys. However, just we had kind of second thoughts on that. We are not going to be doing that. We will see you tomorrow in Grable, though, for JV and varsity basketball tomorrow from Grable High School. Should be a fun time. We were there last week at Grable Middle School. We'll be in the big house for the first time. I've actually never been inside of Grable High School's gym, so really looking forward to that. And then obviously on Monday we'll be in Ten Sleep for Thermopolis B and C as they take on Ten Sleep's A and B, or A and Youth, whatever or junior high and youth, whatever you want to, however you want to label it as. Then we also got Shoshone coming to town for A and B action next week, which should be a lot of fun. And I said this earlier at the top of the broadcast. I'm really shocked that Shoshone's not fielding a C team this year, or if they are, that they're not playing our C team. So we don't know what's going on there. The girls fielded a C team just fine. In fact, they had a D team, I think, which is, their youth B team, whatever you want to call it. Again, each school district kind of goes by different rules there. And it's up and it's stuck. This happened in the game against Rocky, I think. Oliver Stranger using his sheer size to knock the ball loose. No ball required. Normally they'll just have one of the referees take a ball and just chuck it at the stuck ball to unlodge it, but Stranger using his hops there to get that done by himself there. Cameron Martinez tries to pass left side to Weber down the other end. How did he miss that? They're going to put this one up. How did he miss that as well? And Burlington struggling on that one. They had two very clear-cut chances where they should have scored. You just can't miss a wide open shot like a foot of the way from the basket like that. It's just not. It's not good. I don't know what else to say. Garrison gets it over to Bo Dafo. Now up to the right side to Soren Weber. He'll move left side. Weber on the Bobcat head. Weber looking for a man. He'll go right side down to Apollo Jenks. Jenks skip pass over to Garrison. Garrison right side. Bo Dafo to the elbow. Now back up to Apollo Jenks. Now left side to William Garrison. Can't get the three to go. And now the A team. They're going to have Monday off. Remember, Thermopolis is not going to send their A team to 10 sleep next week. It's just going to be the B and C teams. Of course, will be in 10 sleep, obviously. But they are not going to send their A team to 10 sleep. So these guys are going to probably have practice that day, I would assume. So they're going to get ready for that. And right now, I think their main focus is that game against Shoshone coming up next week. The battle of Boysen should be a good one. Down the right side, pump fakes, takes the shot. William Garrison with the one-hander to extend the lead. We're back up to a football score here. And this is a score that we'd see Burlington put up during the football season. Think back to that Hewlett football game where they put up 99 against the Red Devils in October. That was awesome. It actually made Max Prep's headlines. We have a timeout for one of the most weirdest reasons ever. The little thing there on the timeline that usually holds the volleyball net came loose. So that, I don't know what you call that, but it's like a system where they pull, it's like, like a manhole cover almost, except it's not. But it's like a little hole that you put the volleyball posts into. That came up, referee stepped on it, and it just came off the floor. Pulled up, Bo Dafo, it's up and it's in. How'd he get that one to fall? And I don't think there's a single person in this building that should, doubt what Bo Dafo's able to do. Yeah, he's gotten a lot better just over the past couple of games. He was already a really, really good player as it was. And I'm not just saying that because I coached the kid for football. But, I'm not saying, but, he's just, he's gotten so much better over just the past couple of games. He does play travel ball. He played for Thermopolis Basketball Club. These kids, they're just getting better through every game, every practice, and it's showing here today. A team that we thought would have a lot closer of a contest, Bobcats have stood up to the challenge. They remembered, and Burlington, I think they probably could have called the foul there. And we got 4 Bobcats and 2 Huskies checking in. Padilla is coming back in, and I want to say, I think that's either a 15 or a 5. No, it's a 5, so Chase Allen's checking back in. Oliver Stranger is the only remaining person that was not subbed out. Braxton Egger, Jackson Skelton, Logan Stewart, and Cameron Martinez check into the game here for Thermopolis. Oliver Stranger, he's going to look for a pass. Gives up left side now to Jackson Skelton. He'll go right side up top. Moving to his left side is Egger. Egger picks up the dribble, goes right side to Skelton. About 150 some odd left to go. Shot on its way up, no good. Rebounded by Riggin Harris. And coming up in about 15 seconds, we'll have your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. (44-14) is your score. They'll go back door. Here comes the 25 of Prater. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded here by Egger. It's swatted away by Regan Harris, and it's stolen back away out of bounds. And it's time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. This one's pretty easy. Will Garrison, I think, had the most impact here today for the Bobcats. We have a timeout. So it looks to be a Burlington timeout. So we just gave our player of the game. We'll have our honorable mentions coming up after this quick timeout. Huskies will use their third timeout of the ball game. You're watching the A game here on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. 44-14 is your score. We just gave our player of the game. Of course, that's going to William Garrison. Soren Weber, Apollo Jenks, and Oliver Stranger are also your honorable mentions here today for Thermopolis. Your honorable mentions for Burlington include Armando Padilla as well as Chase Allen, and I'm also going to probably say Will Prater. There are a lot of Huskies that actually could have gotten those honors as well. Just not a great game, though, for the Huskies, but you've got to look at the positives. Some of the stuff that they did do right today. You know, they take this, and these guys are going to see each other again. That's the important thing. Thermopolis has to travel to Burlington in February for the second leg of this home and away series toward the end of the season. I think it's actually going to be Burlington's last home game that these guys will see each other again. So, and then there's also the conference tournament in Grable. These guys will undoubtedly see each other in Grable during that Bighorn Basin Conference tournament. And Thermopolis, you know, I'm wondering, you know, how much of this is a revenge tour for them after that loss in the championship game last year here in Thermopolis up at the high school. And I don't think that the staff has really forgotten about that. And Oliver Stranger takes a hard fall with Chase Allen. 1:03 to go. We got one checking in for the Huskies. Number 21, Jackson Buck, checking back in for Burlington. Coming out is Chase Allen. Allen will also pick up his third foul of the game as well. So don't know if he's really at risk of fouling out here with just a minute to go. But Braxton Egger, it's going to be a melee down there as he was there involved with Armando Padilla and Will Prater to try to get it away. Cameron Martinez will toss this one in. And here comes Braxton Egger with it. Egger on the ear of the Bobcat. He'll go right side to Martinez. Now underneath to Logan Stewart. Stewart one dribble. He'll give it on back to Martinez, who'll pass left side. Here comes Egger. Egger back door now. Here comes Stranger right side to Stewart. Stewart was getting hounded down there. Shot clock disabled for the final time in this game. Back door now to Jackson Skelton. And now up to Stewart. Stewart going to get it underneath to Stranger, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Huskies. 23 seconds to go here in the A game. Well, this is one game, like I said earlier, this has been one game that I was kind of a little bit worried about coming into this one. I think it's safe to say they handled the challenge pretty easily here. Through the middle of the floor. It's ripped away. Jackson Skelton spits it out. They'll pass it back up the floor. Oliver Stranger, left side, up and in. And this game getting physical toward the end, and that is going to conclude it as Padilla will end it off for us here. 46-14 was the final score of this one as the Burlington Huskies fall here in the A game. These two teams will see each other again in the kennel in Burlington this coming February. If that's all you're here for, we thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow in Grable, or we'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you Monday in 10 Sleep as well. We'll also see you back here against Shoshone. Otherwise, stick around. B game coming up right after this, and I promise you, you will not want to miss this game. 46-14 the final score. We're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes or so for the start of the B game. Once again, the final score of this one, Thermopolis Bobcats 46, Burlington Huskies 14.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Hello everyone, and welcome back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, home of the Bobcats, as we get ready to get started for the B game here in our action here today. Well, after I guess it was exciting depending on what team you were cheering for. But after a dominant performance by the Bobcats in that A game, we can't wait to see how this B game goes. Thermopolis Bobcats and the Burlington Huskies on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah Mays, Little House of Quilting. Dawson McLean and I want to say Porter Allgard are going to be tipping it away for us here. And we're underway. Bobcats win the tip off of Dawson McLean. Now here comes Hoyt Pyle with it. He'll drive inside, picks up the dribble, spits it back out. Now here comes Logan Stewart with it. Stewart moves right side, now up to Jackson Skelton. Skelton looking for the open man. He's going to try and get by. Picks up the dribble. Now here comes Stewart with it. He'll retreat back up to the volleyball line. Dawson McLean comes in to set the screen. They'll go right side. Kicks it back out. Here comes Braxton DeLay. Gives it up back door. Now they'll go up to the elbow. McLean trying to drive inside. Now here comes Hoyt Pyle. They'll drain it from mid. I guess you could say he pile drive that shot. Beautiful job by Hoyt Pyle for the mid-range. Kicks it out to the wing here. They'll take the shot. It's up, no good. I want to say that's the three of Benton Bollinger that took the shot there for Burlington. Up and no good for Braxton DeLay. Logan Stewart keeps it in. Now here comes Dawson McLean. Kicks it back out to Stewart. Stewart's going to look to go up to the volleyball line here. Stewart gets low. He's looking for his men to run the play here. Pump fakes to the left side. He'll look to actually feed it now up to Braxton DeLay. DeLay pump fakes to get it out of the way of Cooper Allgard. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Hoyt Pyle on the rebound. That one's up and it's no good. Can't remember whether or not we gave Pyle our player of the game in Matizzi or not. I can't remember, actually. No, we didn't. We gave someone else the player of the game. And they will call the traveling violation here on the Huskies. On the topic of Matizzi, though, we will be heading to 10 Sleep next week for middle school basketball. B and C only for the Bobcats. They'll take on the 10 Sleep A and B teams. Can't wait to be back there at the 10 Sleep K-12 school. That is a beautiful facility. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. It's a pain in the butt to get set up at, though. I will say that. That was my only complaint when we were in 10 Sleep for the girls this past November. They will lose control of the ball, but they'll keep it here. This is the 14 of Brett Winters with it. He'll drive through. This one's up, and Winters gets it to go to tie. Hoyt Pyle with it up past the timeline. He'll drive by to his right side. Has a lane, kicks it out now to Dawson McLean. He'll get to the basket. This one's up. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Benton Bollinger. Driving through, now kicks it out toward the corner. Stuck inside mid-range, and this is going to be taken away. Braxton DeLay on the takeaway there for Thermopolis. Hoyt Pyle, he'll move to his right side. Takes the stop. It's up, and it's no good. Grabs his own rebound. That one's up, and it's no good. And they're just in there like pelicans trying to get it. This one's up, and that is stolen away. I'm trying to get the number of who that was. 24, I believe it was. If so, no, 34. That was Porter Allgard. Again, the Danish or Norwegian surnames, I keep wanting to say Allgard. Just a bit of habit. Probably is, I don't know. I've heard 3 different pronunciations. Every time I've been in Burlington, they usually pronounce it pretty differently, depending on who you talk to. They'll dip it inside. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in for Logan Stewart. Make it a 4-2 game. It is a soccer score here in this opening quarter. Left side now up to the 3. He's going to look for a man, pass it right side. This is Brett Winters with it. Down the right side, it's up and it's no good. Braxton Delay on the defensive rebound here for the Bobcats. Here comes Hoyt Pyle with it. He'll go right side now to Dawson McLean. McLean going to drive right side, gets to the block. That one's up, no good. Porter Augard on the rebound there for Burlington. Sorry about the camera. And it's going to get tied up down there. Number 15 was in amongst the mix. I don't know who that is. He's not on our rock. Oh, never mind. He is Spencer Hamilton. Checking out of the game is Cooper Augard. And they'll toss this one in. And they'll get it back out to the left wing. Kicks it back up now. Here comes Brett Winters. He'll try to dip it inside. Swatted away by Talon Owsley. And now Delay gets the takeaway. Gives it back up to Owsley. He'll be playing at the 1 spot here. Owsley looks to Delay. Delay moves right side. He'll break inside the paint. Kicks it out. Owsley pump fakes. He'll go up to the elbow. And now here comes Dawson, or sorry, no, actually that is actually Bryce Garrison with it. Now here comes the 31 on the shot. That one up, no good for Delay. Rebounded by number 50. We believe that's Bronson Davidson. He's the only 50 on the roster. I think that is the C-team font that he's wearing. Takes the shot from the free throw line. It's up and it's no good. Loose ball picked up by Elam Epperson. He'll come back down the other way, loses the ball. And it'll stay right where it's at here with the Bobcats. 1:02 to go here in the opening quarter. Dallas Flores, I believe that is, will look to toss it in. Flores looks to the right side to Delay. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Porter Augard. 53 seconds to go. They'll go right side now. Here comes the 50 of Davidson. Davidson right side takes the shot up and in. And the 6th grader gets it to go to tie it up at 4. Braxton Delay with it behind the 3-point line. He'll move to his right side. Up onto the right elbow. Pump fakes. Gives it back up to Owsley on the back door. Owsley up top. And Owsley was on the C team that that went into overtime with Burlington last season in Burlington. That's out of bounds, and it's going back up to the Huskies. Don't ask me how I remember that game. Well, to be fair, it's kind of hard to forget when a game goes into overtime. Bobcats and Huskies were trading blows. I think the Huskies ended up winning that C game in overtime last year. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Number 34, Davin Buck. And that C team is now Burlington's B team. So these two teams facing off again. Right side, lets it fly. Apperson can't get the 3 to go, but what a heck of a try. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here. We'll be back here in just a moment. You are watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Talking back here inside a Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. Middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professional since 2014. Thermopolis Basketball Club offering competitive opportunities to grades 3rd through 12th. And, of course, also brought to you by Leah Mays Little House of Quilting. That one's up and in. Couldn't tell who that was. I'm not sure if it was Pyle or Stewart. Right side, it's here to Bronson Davidson. Davidson looks back up and behind the line. Sorry, there's people walking by our area here. Skip pass over, shot on its way from mid. It's up and it's no good for Bretton Bollinger, and it's out of bounds. 5:22 to go. Thermopolis will get the ball back. Talon Asley will get set to inbound. He has Hoyt Pyle with him. Pyle past the timeline. He'll move to his left side. Picks up the dribble, now spits it back out to Jackson Skelton. Skelton now to Pyle. Pyle now up to Talon Owsley. He'll have it on the word mark. He'll move to his left side and almost gets it taken away. Now here comes Hoyt Pyle. Pyle drives through traffic, up and in. If my count's correct, he has 6 on the day. The only one that was not named Hoyt Pyle that scored today, I believe, was McLean. I might have been actually mistaken on that one. Ball is loose on the right side of the key. It's a jump ball. 4:45 still to play. And now here comes Brett Winters to the baseline here. By the way, we are wishing the Shoshone Wranglers safe travels. We know that there's snow. It was snowing when we got here earlier, so I'm not sure how it's looking right now. I'm assuming it's probably still snowing, or at least like a little dusting here and there. Pyle on the shot. 3! Hoyt Pyle! And we got a whistle. And is it a timeout? Yes, it looks like it is. So it is a Burlington full timeout. They will have 60 seconds up onto the board. And the Hoyt Pyle dagger is what's going to be the catalyst for that timeout. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Thanks for welcoming back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. It's middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah May's Little House of Quilting. If you'd like to add your business to that list of supporters, then get in contact with us via Facebook or by calling or texting us with the number that you see on your screen right now, 307-388-9203. Your sponsorship helps us get to as many of these games as possible. We travel. We're going to be traveling a lot. We got 10 sleep coming up on Monday. We got Riverton and Lander, it's going to be Riverton and Lander coming up for middle school. We got Grable tomorrow for high school. God only knows what else we got coming up for freshman ball. That's also another one we got coming up. They added another freshman game to the roster, so we're going to be in Riverton coming up here soon as the Bobcats take on the Riverton Wolverines. That'll be a lot of fun. I am hoping that it's going to be inside of Wolverine Gym. If it's not, then I'm going to be sad. Jackson Skelton on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Shot on its way for McLean. Up and in. Dawson McLean now sits at 4, I believe, on the day. And McLean, we first saw his impact really this season in the game against Lovell in that 8th grade B game. And, he's also one of those players. Talon Owsley just about tears the guy's head off down there trying to get to the ball. And, Dawson McLean, one of those players that we've seen also develop. He did really well last year as I think he's an 8th grader this year, isn't he? No, he's a 7th grader. We saw him do really well. So we didn't see him in Lovell. I think I must have been hallucinating. Must have saw him in the game against. No, it was in Matizzi that we saw him really come to life. Through the fingers there of Epperson, but he'll give it back up to Pyle. Pyle on the baseline. He'll kick it back out. Now here comes the pump fake by Delay. Now up top, Logan Stewart going to let it fly. Can't get it to go. But you could definitely tell the three-pointer is what these guys are really kind of like developing. If they're not doing it in practice, they're definitely doing it on the playground because these guys are chucking up some pretty quality three-pointers, which if you ask most basketball coaches, they're going to say there's no such thing. But or at least every coach that I've been under in my years playing have hated the 3 ball, but then again, that was 10 years ago, so it always does tick me off, though, when coaches discourage their players from shooting the ball. Like, I'm sorry, when these kids inevitably get a scholarship, they're going to be shooting threes at the college level, so. And that's going to be taken away by Logan Stewart. As they got it underneath the basket, Burlington coughed it up. It was 13-6. It was tied at 6 earlier. Bobcats on a if I can do some quick math here, about a 7-point scoring run here. They've done fantastic ever since coming out of the quarter break here. Hoyt Pyle in the corner. He'll look to pass right side to Delay. Pump fakes. He'll go now up to Logan Stewart. Stewart drives through traffic, and the double move leads to the score. Logan Stewart, a fantastic move to get to the rim. Did everything he needed to on that one. And it's going to make it 15 on the board. Bobcats now with a 9-point gap. And the ball is loose and taken back away. Braxton Delay, clean crossover to avoid the poke there. Hoyt Pyle with it on the Bobcat head. He'll move to his left side now. Here comes the back door off of the 4 of Stewart. Now pass it left side. Here comes Skelton. Kicks it out. Wide open for Pyle. 3! Hoyt Pyle! His second 3-point field goal of the afternoon. And we got a whistle. With 1:23 to go, 18-6. Hoyt Pyle has drained 2 3-pointers in this one. You know, Pyle, we know that he's been trying to develop that 3-point game. We saw him chuck up a couple in the game against Rocky. We saw him do it against Matizzi as well. And this is he's trying everything he can. He knows what he's capable of when it comes to his shots. Ball is loose. Pyle will pick it up. Now right side, here comes Braxton Delay. Delay will go now right side to Garrison. Down the right, takes the shot, and he'll get the foul. And what about Bryce Garrison, the only 6th grader on the B team roster, and I think he's earned that spot as well. He's been a baller this year for the Bobcats. 1:01 to go in the second quarter. Garrison will have 2 shots. Foul was committed by Benton Bollinger. First shot is up and it's in. So Garrison will get that one to go in. And if he makes this one, Bobcats will break into the 20s. Shot on its way. Can't get the second one to fall. Rebounded by 6th grader Bronson Davidson. Another example of a 6th grader making his way up into the B team, punching a weight class above his own weight. 50.9 to go. This is going to go back to the Bobcats. Hoyt Pyle with it. Saw what he was capable of in that game against Matizzi. I believe we gave him our A-game player of the game. This kid is just impressive. I've already sung my praises about him. I don't know what he's doing on the B team. Up on the left wing, here comes Braxton Delay. He'll go right side to Garrison. He'll break inside the paint, and they are going to call a double dribble on the 6th grader there. 28 seconds to go. Burlington will get the ball back. Shot clock has been disabled. And they'll move to the right side. Here comes Brett Winters with it. He'll go down, kicks it out to the corner. Now they'll pass it around the perimeter. Shot on its way for 2. This one's up. It's no good. Rebounded there by Braxton Delay. 10 seconds to play. Hoyt Pyle with on the Bobcat head. He'll try to get by Winters, and he will. And I think he tried to go for the swing move there. 2, 1. Happy New Year. And that one's not even going to be close, but a good effort there from half court. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. We are officially halfway through our broadcast here today, here from the Thermopolis Middle School. Second half of this B game coming up right after this quick break. Bobcats lead at the half, 19-6. And so far, it's been the Hoyt Pyle Show here in Thermopolis. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bighorn Conference Boys Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The B team will return here in about 8 minutes or so for the start of this second half. Don't go anywhere. You will not want to miss this. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Thermopolis Middle School, Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis, home of the Bobcats. Glad to have y'all with us here for the start of this third quarter. As what a game it's been here in the B game for the Bobcats. It started out slow for the Bobcats. They were kind of trading blows earlier. It was actually 6-6 at the end of the first quarter. Bobcats, however, with a surge as they have refused to let Burlington score all second quarter. Right now they are up 19-6 with I think they got something like 11 unanswered 13 unanswered points here in that second quarter. They outscored Burlington 13-0, and let's see what they got here for them in the third quarter, though. 6 minutes on the board. Burlington will get the possession arrow here. That is going to get them the possession here to start off the second half, and we are underway off the inbound by Brenton Bollinger. Looking to his right side, one dribble. Guarded there by Logan Stewart. Now to the right side, a tie-up, and I think they're going to call Skelton on a foul there as the 34 of Porter Augard gets his arms up where he should have, and it's going to be a foul on the floor, though, so no free throws. And it is Jackson Skelton with his first personal. Wanted to go for the mid-range there. You could definitely see it. He gets the pass up to his right side. Now kicks it back up top. Now here comes a shot by Bollinger. It's up and it's nowhere even close to the rim there. Taken back by Hoyt Pyle. Pyle left side now to Delay. Delay guarded there by the 3 of Benton Bollinger. Now they'll go back up to Hoyt Pyle. Pyle penetrates, kicks it into Skelton. Skelton back up to Pyle. He'll let it fly for 3. It's up and it's no good. Pyle on the offensive rebound. Down the right side he goes, and it's up and it's in. And Hoyt Pyle is just letting, and I'm pretty sure this is Hoyt's world, and we're just living in it. And he has had a great day so far in this game, and that is just another takeaway there. We gave Pyle the A-game player of the game in Matitsi this past weekend. He's looking to get another certificate the way he's going here. Shot on its way for Dawson McLean for 2. They did mark it in for 2. I could have sworn he had both feet behind the line, but the referee says otherwise. 2-pointer there for McLean. Shot on its way from the left side. It's up and it's no good. Dawson McLean on the rebound. He'll give it back up to Hoyt Pyle. Pyle on the Bobcat head. He'll come up past the timeline. Moving now is Logan Stewart. Takes the running shot up and in. And that is, the most difficult shots in basketball are the ones on the move. You don't have your feet planted. You kind of rush your shot. It's not going to be a pretty shot, but he got that one to go. Switches to his right hand. He'll have it up top. Now feeds up underneath the basket. Loses control of the ball. Dawson McLean and Hoyt Pyle on a tag team down there. It'll be a jump ball. It looks like it's going to go back to the Bobcats. Got one checking into the game for Burlington, trying to track down who that is. I want to say it's number 40, Spence Winterhaller, the 6th grader. By the way, on that note, Burlington has more 6th graders than any other grade on their roster. I'm not even going to bother counting, but the shot is up and it's in for 3, I want to say that was. I think it was Pyle on the shot there. If so, that was his 3rd three-pointer of the day. I actually missed who it was. I just barely saw some blonde hair, though, so I'm going to assume it was Hoyt. Shot on its way for 3. It's up and so good. Speaking of which, Pyle on the rebound. He's going to try to go coast to coast. He'll go down the left side. One man to beat. Passes up to the middle to Dawson McLean. McLean with a contested shot. It's up and it's no good. Pyle in a 4-on-1 situation. Tries to get out of there. They will call the jump ball. 27-6, in case you're just tuning in, by the way, they called that a 2, it looks like. They did take 1 point off the board for Thermop, so we will do as well. 21-point game here. It's a football score, 27-6 with 3:17 to go in the third. You're watching the B game, middle school boys basketball on TVSN. Bighorn Conference action. These two teams will meet each other again in Burlington in February, and then again just a week after that in the Grable tournament, most likely, I want to say. they're going to meet each other again in the Grable tournament. I think that's pretty much inevitable with how good these two teams are. And I know this is not going to. I know the B team here. They're going to be in. They're going to be here in Thermopolis this February. So this is not the team I'm really talking about. But you know, these two teams, they're going to see each other quite a bit. They're going to get tired of seeing each other's colors. Shot is up from Talon Owsley, and I think they're going to call that a 3. Kind of hesitant in these B games to shout out 3 because usually it's kind of on that razor's edge of, you know, you don't know if they had a foot in or not. So you don't want to make, you know, I don't really want to make myself look stupid if it doesn't end up being a 3. I've done that plenty of times in my lifetime here. Garrison gives it on back to Stewart. Now left side to Talon Owsley. He'll drive into the left side. Dallas Flores up and in. And that is the first basket of the day for Dallas Flores. Shot on its way from the right side, up and in. Number 14 on that one, Brett Winters for Burlington. 32-10 is your score. I guess a football score. Bryce Garrison with it, gets it pickpocketed. He'll still keep a hold of it. Right side now to Talon Owsley. Owsley moving to his left side. Owsley stays low, trying to look for his target, and they're going to have a foul here, I think. Or no, a timeout's been called. Trying to see who it is. It is a Bobcat timeout, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. A 30-second timeout for Thermopolis. We'll be back in just a moment. We're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The B game returns when we come back here in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. Glad to have you all with us. Middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. By the way, I forgot to mention this. I'm surprised I didn't at any point in this broadcast. You may have noticed we're using a different logo than usual for Burlington on our score bug. Burlington's had that logo for a couple of years now. We just finally went through the 5 stages of grief, and now we're at the stage of acceptance. They're no longer using the University of Connecticut inspired logo. They're using a different logo. They've had this on their official school website and all their athletic branding and stuff for the last couple of years. So we're kind of catching up. We're just kind of accepting the fact that, yeah, they have a new logo now. The Yukon Huskies no longer there. Which is, you know, it's too bad, right? I don't know if they got a cease and desist from UConn or what, but like it was such a cool logo. They did personalize it a little bit, so that's fair use for sure. They put like sharp teeth on the logo, which I thought was awesome. Kicks it on back. Now here comes Jackson Skelton. He'll give it on back now to Garrison. He'll take the shot from mid. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Jackson Skelton. He'll try to drive right side. Picks up the dribble. Looks to get rid of it. He's got Owsley. Owsley will space himself back up to the volleyball attack line. 36 some odd seconds to go. He'll drive to his right side, passes it right side to Garrison. Now the pass up to Jackson Skelton. He'll let it fly for 3. It's up and it's no good. And it is rebounded by the number 30, Tag Harris. Right side and a whistle. They're going to call the jump ball, and it's going to go back to the Bobcats. 19 seconds to go. Talon Owsley. He drained a 3 earlier. He's got a couple points in this game. He's done fantastic. 15 seconds. Going to the right side now is Skelton. Or no, that's not Skelton at all. That is actually Epperson. Right side to Dallas Flores. 5 seconds to play. 4, 3, 2, 1. And they will not get it off in time. They pass it around the perimeter, and that's going to conclude the third quarter. That's going to bring an end to the third here in this B game. We still got 6 more minutes to go in this game. And then after that, it is on to the C game here in Thermopolis. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. 32-10 at the end of 3. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats, 32-10. Fourth quarter, the final stanza of this B game. Bobcats currently sitting up 22 points. And it's tipped and stolen away. Hoyt Pyle down the left side, takes the two-hander. It's up and it's no good. And I think there might have just been an issue with his guide hand there. Just couldn't get enough power on it there. And this is taken back by the 50. He'll try to go to the middle of the floor. Ball is loose, and it's going to be a jumper. This is going to go back to the Bobcats off of the possession arrow. Checking into the game is Benton Bollinger, who we've said a lot of tonight. He's been on the floor quite a bit for the Huskies. He's done his job. Hoyt Pyle goes to his left side. Now up to Johnson, back to McLean, back to Pyle. Pyle right side to DeLay. DeLay bounce pass, and now here comes Pyle with it. It gives it back to DeLay, and he'll sling it on over to Stewart. Stewart on the volleyball attack line, 5:08 to go. On the Bobcat, he'll go right side to DeLay, now to Pyle again in the corner. Pyle left side to McLean, guarded by the 4 of Cooper Augard. Now to the right side. Skelton spits it back out to Pyle. Bobcats just trying to chew the clock here, the final few minutes of this game. Pyle on the moving shot. It's up and it's no good. And Braxton DeLay using the 14 as a pick there, Brett Winters. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go stay here with the Bobcats because of that smart play there. Whether or not that was intentional, I'm sure it probably was. You know, some people might say that that's a bit of a dirty tactic. I think it's a smart move. Using another body to try to extend your possession. I think anything to extend your possession is a good thing. Moving up to the left side now. Here comes the 15. I think this is Spencer Hamilton. He'll give it on back now. 14 is going to go to the middle. It's a loose ball picked up by Skelton. And now they're going to go through on a baseball pass here to Hoyt Pyle to the right side. Up and no good. Dawson McLean on the rebound. Spits it back out to Pyle. He'll have it on the Bobcat head. Pyle gets low. He'll try to go to his right side. He's going to try to get by the 15. He'll get it right side now. Here comes a shot by DeLay. It's up and contested. No good. Rebounded by Bronson Davidson, the 6th grader. He'll lose the ball. Takes the shot from behind the free throw line. It's up and it's no good. Jackson Skelton in on the rebound. He'll give it back up to Hoyt Pyle. Bobcats will reset. They'll come up past the timeline. Possession arrow points to the right here. A jump ball will give it back to Burlington. 3:50 to go. Back up to the corner. Here comes Jackson Skelton. Back up to Pyle. Pyle the right wing. He'll look to pivot out of it. Dribbles to his left side. Now here comes Stewart. Stewart driving through into the paint. Jump stop. Gives up right side. Here comes McLean. Shot on its way up. No good. And now here they go on the rebound by Bronson Davidson, the 6th grader. He'll feed it back up. Here comes the 14 of Brett Winters. Winters to his right side. Takes the shot and it's blocked. Rejected there by Dawson McLean. McLean coming back down the near side. Tries the crossbody up to the 31 of DeLay. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to go back to the Huskies. 3:13 still to play in the 4th quarter. C game coming up right after this. Dawson McLean coming out of the game. Trying to see, I think I see Dallas Flores into the game. I also see Bryce Garrison into the game. They'll toss this one back up to the middle. The 6th graders got it, stolen away. Braxton DeLay in transition down the middle of the floor. Takes the shot with his right, up and in. 34 on the board for the Bobcats, and a score made by the score was there made by Braxton DeLay, and it'll be a Burlington timeout with 2:50 to play here in the game. Burlington will burn their second time out of the ball game. We'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. 30-second timeout for the Huskies.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Mike talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. Coming up after this, it is the middle school C game on Two Basins Sports Network. The best 6th grade talent that Thermop and Burlington have to offer. Coming up next. Right side shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. They'll try this one again. They'll break into the middle of the floor. It's up and cha-ching, and I want to say that was off of Benton Bollinger. We've called his name out quite a bit tonight. He's been one of the bigger performers tonight for the Huskies in what has not been the greatest day here for the B team. Kicks it out, Talon Owsley. He'll take the shot inside mid-range. It's up and it's no good. Dallas Flores tries to keep it in, and it's rebounded by Bronson Davidson. Davidson loses the ball, kicks it on back up to the word mark. He'll dribble to his left side. Now up to the right wing. He'll try to kick it in now up to the block. Shot on its way, contested, up and no good. Rebounded by the 15 now of Spencer Hamilton, and now it's going to be spat back out to the Bobcats. Talon Owsley with it up past the timeline. Owsley underneath the Bobcat. He'll go right side off the screen. Set by Epperson. On the move. It's up for Owsley. No good. And rebounded by Davidson. Davidson will feed this one back out. Now they'll go to the right side of the key. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. They'll be volleyballed out by the 14 of Brett Winters, 7th grader there on the defensive play on the rebound attempt there for Burlington. And the inbound coming up, Delay will toss into Owsley, a one-man press here for Burlington. They'll try to get by. Here comes the layup past the timeline. He'll move to his left, now to his right. Has on the neck of the Bobcat. 1:29 to go. Time to deliver your your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. That's going to go to Hoyt Pyle. Talon Owsley, Braxton Delay, and also definitely Dawson McLean are your honorable mentions for Thermopolis. Honorable mentions today for Burlington are Cooper Allgard as well as Benton Bollinger, and also Porter Allgard, I believe, deserves some flowers as well. So Hoyt Pyle, he got our certificate in Matitzi. He's going to get it here as well. Let's see if we can get it in 10 sleep. Shot is up on the right side, up and no good. Rebounded by the 6th grader. He'll try it, and it's up and it's in. Bronson Davidson for the basket. 20-point game, less than a minute to play. Next time these guys will be playing will be on Monday. They're looking forward to another fellow 6-man football playing school, the 10 Sleep Pioneers in eastern Washakie County. Hopefully the snow cooperates so that way we can go to 10 Sleep. Like I said, really looking forward to that game. We visited the facility in 10 Sleep for the girls, and for those who don't know, 10 Sleep recently had their K-12 school rebuilt recently. They just opened it up last winter, so it's a really nice facility. It's one of my favorite gymnasiums in Wyoming. I do wish that I was able to see the old gymnasium before they tore it down, but it's awesome. 10 Sleep's got an awesome facility. We cannot wait to be there on Monday. Talking as if this action is over. It's not. We still got the C game coming up for you right next here on TBSN. Delay trying to get out of the backcourt here. Delay goes up to Garrison. Bryce Garrison up to the far side, up to Talon Owsley. Owsley will move to his left side. Owsley onto the Bobcat head. He'll go onto the ear. Goes up to Dallas Flores. It's going to be taken away by Bronson Davidson, and a bit of a 50-50, but they'll keep it. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, and look at that. Bronson Davidson able to get the basket to finish us off, and Burlington will at least get that to get back on the bus ride with. 34-16, the final score here in this B game.
Thermopolis Basketball.
34-16, the final score in this B game. We got the C game coming up right after this on TBSN as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Burlington Huskies. The battle of cats and dogs here. And also we got a rematch coming up here. This is going to be one that we're looking forward to. The C team, for those who didn't tune in last year, C team fell to Burlington in overtime in Burlington last year. They'll be looking to get some revenge here this year at home. That's coming up next here on TBSN. We'll be back in about 8 minutes or so for the start of the C game. But if that's all you're stopping by for, we thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a good rest of your day. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. C game coming up right after this. The final score of the B game, Thermopolis Bobcats 34, Burlington Huskies 16.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside Hot Springs County High, good Lord. Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School. Why does it say fourth quarter? I have no idea. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's a C game. Okay, I'm so sorry. My brain is all sorts of scrambled today. We had 2 really good games for the Bobcats. The Burlington Huskies, however, looking to walk away with a win here today, at least one of them. Hoyt Pyle was the player of the game in our last game. So let's see who's going to get the last certificate in this one. Tipping off for Burlington will be Bronson Davidson. We're waiting on who's going to be tipping off for Thermopolis. And last C game that these two teams had went into overtime. So we're expecting a really good game here in this one. We don't know what to expect from this year's C game. Should be a good one. We're underway. Burlington wins their first tip of the day. Actually, no, that's not true. I think they won the tip in the A game. Down the right, left side, shot on its way up, no good. Rebounded by Abel Cordingley. Abel Cordingley will be definitely one to watch here in this game. And the C team coming off of a massive win over the Matiti Longhorns this past weekend. They lost to Grable last Saturday. With it now is Archer Jenks. He'll have this one on the left side. He's going to pass to his right. Ben Farrell with it up top. Now here they go to the 25 of Michael South. And now Archer Jenks with it. He'll pass to his right, back up to Ben Farrell. Farrell drives inside, kicks out to Grant Coates. He'll move to his right side. Coates tries the skip pass, and Michael South. And they're going to let him go because it was tipped back behind the line. And now here they go. Abel Cordingley loses the ball, has it near the line. He'll spin around, takes the shot, no good. And on a big breakaway down the right side, shot on its way, it's up and it's in, number 50. Bronson Davidson, the 6th grader, on the first basket of the game for the Burlington Huskies. And don't forget, that's how the B game started as well. Burlington broke the ice. Bobcats, obviously, once they got the lead, they took it and ran with it. Here comes Michael South down the right side. It's up, and it's in. Number 25, Michael South, the 7th grader. He earned player of the game honors in the C game in Grable. Left side shot on its way, up and in, rattled through for number 34, Davin Buck. The 6th grader gets his shot to go. Archer Jenks with it with Ben Farrell to his side. He'll look to pass out of it, gets it up to Abel Cordingley. Cordingley now up to Grant Coates. Ben Farrell with it. Farrell looks to go for on the skip pass to Michael South. South back up to Coates. Coates looks to pass left side. Now it's Jenks with it. He'll drive inside the paint. Looks to get rid of it, and that's going to be a jump ball. I think they should have just let Burlington go with the steal there, but they will call the jump. It will benefit the Bobcats. So Burlington probably wishing that they would have let it go there. Archer Jenks with it on the baseline. Jenks tosses it into Grant Coates. Dribbles twice. He'll look back to Cordingley. Cordingley pump fakes, and now he'll try for 2. It's up, and it's no good. Michael South tries to go for the rebound. And it's palmed back to Spence Winterholler. And that'll give it on back. Here come the Huskies. Up top, moving to the middle of the floor. Ball is loose. Archer Jenks tries to get in there, and it's intercepted by Cordingley. Cordingley bounce pass up to Jenks. He'll bring it up past the timeline. He'll play at the 1 spot. Going right side, here comes Farrell. Farrell looking for a pass. He'll dribble to his right side, drives to the basket, takes the shot, up and in. Ben Farrell for 2. One of the most dangerous paint players that this program has. Not just the C team, but he plays on the 8th grade B team as well. Or, well, he didn't last. He played on the 7th grade team last time. But he is a dangerous player. Not only that, we said this multiple times, he's a Jokic type of player. He's a big man who can shoot. He knows how to get inside the paint, but he also is very dangerous from beyond the three-point line. He'll be one to watch here tonight, or today. It's still afternoon. Ball is loose, taken back away by the 40, and it's intercepted by Farrell in the backcourt. Loses control of the ball, picks it up. He'll look to get rid of it. Gets up to Grant Coates on the far side. Coates with the skip pass up to Jenks, and Bobcats are going to call a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full 60-second timeout here for the Thermopolis Bobcats with 2:18 to play here in the first quarter. You're watching the C game here, a 60-second timeout here for the Bobcats. It's all knotted up at 4 apiece as the Bobcats try to sweep the Huskies here at home. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, Thermopolis Basketball Club, and Leah Mays, Little House of Quilting. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Bobcats. Tied up at 4 apiece here in the first quarter. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Well, we're tied up at 4 a pop here as the Thermopolis Bobcats will have the ball. They called the 60-second timeout before we went to break, and they'll get ready to go. I'd like to remind you today's game brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field professional serving the Rockies and Western Plains since 2014. Thermopolis Basketball Club offering competitive basketball opportunities to grades 3rd through 12th. And, of course, by Leah Mays, Little House of Quilting in Shoshone. Proud sponsors of Two Basins Sports Network and Thermopolis Basketball here on TBSN, the future of the Bobcats on the Voice of the Bobcats. I messed that up completely. Out of bounds off the shot by Abel Cordingly. It'll stay here with the Bobcats. Burlington going to bring in a substitute. Here comes the, I want to say that is the 12 of Finn Michaels, the 6th grader. Archer Jenks with it on the right side. He'll take the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded. Abel Cordingly trying to get through. He'll fight through the contact. It's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Burlington Huskies. They'll toss this in through the middle of the floor. Number 32 with it. This is Brody Walker. He'll go to the right side. Feeds it inside. 31 with it. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded. That one's up. That one is good. Number 52, who is not on our roster. It's either Caleb Loveland or Anthony Nicholson. Those are the only players on the roster that don't have numbers attached to them. Of course, if there's anyone from Burlington tuning in that would like to help us out that may be familiar with the kid, then please do help us out. That would be appreciated if we could get a name attached to that number. Screen set by the, double dribble called there. But it was a good screen attempt there by Sawyer Wilson. He had every opportunity there to try to open up that play. Just couldn't. Unfortunately, just picked up the dribble and started dribbling again. You can't do that. That's illegal. Number 44 checking into the game for Burlington as well. Again, that is either Caleb Loveland or Anthony Nicholson. They are not on the their names are on the roster, but there's no numbers attached to them. Again, if there's any Burlington Huskies in the chat that would like to help us out with those names, please help us out. Huskies, sound off, please. Right side, pulls up, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the number 52. And now up past the timeline. This is the 32 of Brody Walker. He'll pass left side. Now with it is Finn Michaels. Michaels passes it into the paint. Ball is loose. It's going to be a tie-up as Abel Cordingly gets aggressive in there. Oh, by the way, Burlington is up 6-4. We forgot to score that on our scoring graphic. We do apologize. 28 seconds still to play. We're keeping an eye on chat just in case anybody points out the number there. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. And it's out of bounds. And we know that there are Burlington Huskies watching this because Burlington, whenever we stream anything for Burlington, it's like it's usually our most popular, or they're among our most popular live streams when the Bobcats play the Huskies. I know the middle school girls basketball. It's either there's 3 teams that are usually a golden goose for us here on TBSN. It's either Grable, Burlington. Actually, I should probably say 4. Grable, Burlington, Rocky, and Wyoming Indian are usually our most popular broadcast. But that's going to bring an end to this first quarter. We're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back. At the end of one, the Thermopolis Bobcats tie the Burlington Huskies 6-6. And we'll be back here in just a second. We are 1 free throw away from the forbidden number. Good freaking Lord. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second quarter. You're watching the C Game, middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Let's talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. It's middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The future of the Bobcats here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Tied up at 6 here with 6 minutes to go here in the C Game. Glad to have you all with us on what has been a snow. Oh, it is still snowing outside. Would you look at that? Or at least up here at TMS it is. I saw the snowflakes outside. Somebody just opened up the door, so. Michael South with it in the corner. He'll look to pass to his right side. Screen set by Grayson Livingood. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Archer Jenks. He'll stay low to his near side. He'll go down the right. Picks up the dribble. He'll turn around. He'll take the shot. Grayson Livingood was trying to get there, but it's rebounded by the 34 of Davin Buck. Burlington will have this one on the Bobcat head. Now to the volleyball line. Now to the wing. Passes out right side. Here comes Winterholler. He'll dip it in. Shot is on its way up and in. Swallowed by the net there. Davin Buck on the shot. He's got himself a couple points here today. Davin Buck, I feel like right now is splitting. He's got half the points here for Burlington. Grant Coates kicks it back out. It's stolen away. Buck on the steal. Down the right side he goes. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Michael South trying to go in for the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. Clock will stop at 5 minutes. We've been through the first minute of this quarter. It will be Burlington ball. Getting ready to toss it in will be Tag Harris. Harris, middle, wide open, and how did he miss that? Number 34, Davin Buck on the shot there. He just could not get it to go from up close. Passes it right side. This is taken back away. Number 20, Charles McNiven on the rebound. McNiven should be a name that we should be very familiar with. There were a lot of McNivens on the girls roster this past fall. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And that one up and no good. There are 3 names I associate with Burlington: Augard, McNiven, and Winterholler. Those are 3 names I usually associate with the Burlington community there. Picks up the dribble, goes up to his right side, takes the shot. This is Grayson Livingood up and no good. Grant Coates on the offensive board, and he'll spit it back out. This is the 34 of Ben Farrell. He'll spit it out to Grayson Livingood. He'll penetrate, takes the shot, up and in! The royal flush for 2. And Grayson Livingood will get his first basket of the afternoon with that shot. And that'll also tie it up at 8 apiece here, and we avoid the dreaded 6-7. That one's up and no good. Michael South on the rebound this time for Thermopolis. Steps out, gives that to Ben Farrell. He'll give it up to Archer Jenks. Jenks dribbling with his left hand. He'll underhand it now up to Ben Farrell. And again, another timeout called by the Bobcats. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Looking like a full timeout here, I want to say, for Thermopolis. So we'll take a quick breather. We'll be back in just a moment. Here's a word from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like talking you back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium on the campus of Thermopolis Middle School, home of the Bobcats. Second quarter about ready to resume here. Bobcats used their second timeout of the game, their second full timeout, so I think they have 30 seconds remaining. I think you get 2 full timeouts and then 1 30-second, I think. Or, sorry, no, 2 full, 3 30-second timeouts, I think is the rule. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good, so thank God for that. That there's only 30-second timeouts for the Bobcats. Burlington still has all of their timeouts. That includes 2 full and, or sorry, that includes 2 60-second and 3 30-second timeouts. And this one tipped and almost taken away down the left side and basically uncontested. He still missed there. Abel accordingly trying to grab the defensive rebound. He'll spit it out to Archer Jenks. Jenks with it up past the timeline. He'll move to his right side. Jenks finds a lane, jump stop, the shot and the splash! Archer Jenks for his first basket of the afternoon, and he does it in style. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Shot on its way, and he rattles it up and in. And I want to say it was number 40 on the shot there. If so, that was Spence Winterhaller for the basket to make it 8 points for Burlington. Actually, no, it should be tied up at 10, actually. Down the right side, shot on its way for Farrell, up and no good. Rebounded there by Tag Harris, and yes, they did update it, so it is tied at 10, so I am not crazy. Left side has a wide open lane to the basket. South picks it up, and he still gets the basket. Spence Winterhaller for 2. Back-to-back buckets for Winterhaller. And mush, Huskies mush. They are doing really well here in this second quarter here, getting the lead back. And the tie up down there as Abel accordingly mixes it up now with Davin Buck. And we got but we got mass subs coming into the game here, both Burlington and Thermopolis. Coming into the game for the first time today, I do see a new face out there. They'll toss it in up into the corner. This is Grayson Livingood. He'll move right side, pass it right side to his other big guy, Farrell. Farrell moving by. He'll go with the skip pass. Shot on its way for the 3. It's up and it's in for 2. I think that was Aiden Gray in on the shot, if I'm not mistaken. He's wearing a different number than what we're accustomed to. He's wearing the number 3. He's listed as 35. Shot on its way from the right side, up and no good, and he'll grab the rebound. Grabs his own rebound there, number 34, Davin Buck, and it's stolen away. Here comes Farrell down the left side and takes the shot on the move. What the heck? I don't think I would have probably shot that. He should have tried to set his feet there. I understand trying to get the points here. You're tied up, you know, I don't understand what the point of that shot was. He kind of did it on the move, did it one-legged too. Shot on its way, big defensive stop there by Grayson Livingood. Livingood got his hand up the way he should have there, and it got results. Less than a minute to go in the second. Good Lord, this game has gone by extremely quickly. There have been barely any. There have been a couple of jump balls here and there. Wide open on the left side, up and in, number 32. That is Tristan Lee for his first basket, and the Bobcats will get the lead 14-12. Pass to the left side. Ben Farrell on the steal. He's going to have a big opportunity down the right side. Up, no good. Grabs his own rebound. It's up and it's in. And I believe that is now 4 points on the day for Ben Farrell. 20 seconds to go. Up past the timeline. On the ear of the Bobcat, he'll move to his left. Driving to the free throw line, takes the shot up on the elbow. That one up, no good for the 32. Shot was taken there by Brody Walker. Now down the right side, Aiden Gray with the shot. It's up and it's no good. 2-1, takes the shot and cannot get the three to fall. A very good look from beyond the corner, and that's going to bring an end to the first half. Well, if you can already believe it, we are into the lockers here. Bobcats lead 16-12, and that is going to put a cap on what has been a very competitive first half. Let's see what adjustments they make in the locker room. It's 5 minutes up onto the scoreboard this time for halftime, so we're going to get a very quick breather, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second half of this C game. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the future of the Bobcats, here on the Voice of the Bobcats. Thermopolis leads 16-12 over Burlington here in the C game. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Bobcats. As we get ready to start the third quarter of our C game action here today. Bobcats up by a narrow 4 points. Let's see what they got here for the Huskies to finish this one out. 12 more minutes left in our action today. We will not be at the high school games today against Shoshone, unfortunately. So we will see you tomorrow in Grable. Shot is up and it's in for Burlington. Burlington. Ben Farrell with it. Farrell with the dribble. He'll look to get this one back up to Grant Coates. Coates with it in the corner now to Farrell. Farrell on the right wing, underhands it now. Here comes Archer Jenks down the right side. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Ben Farrell on the rebound. That one's up. Cannot get it to fall. And taken back by taken back here by Burlington. Right side. Tries to dip it up underneath. Here comes Davin Buck with it down the right. It's up, no good. Abel Cordingley in on the rebound. Left side. Goes up through the middle. It's Cordingley. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Michael South trying to go for the rebound. Instead, it'll be Spence Winterhaller on the rebound. Baseball pass. Takes the shot from the elbow. Bronson Davidson unable to get it going. Got a lot of playing time in that B game. Goes to the right side, and he's going to try to get behind the line here. Shot on its way up and in. And Burlington will grab the tie here. And I believe it was by the 34 of Davin Buck. Left side from Jenks up to Cordingley. Up top, 4:09 to go. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Cordingley trying to go for the rebound. Instead, it will be the 30 of Tag Harris on the defensive rebound for Burlington. Right side now to Winterhaller. Winterhaller with the bounce pass up to Davidson. He'll go to the right side, up and in. Bronson Davidson with the basket. Archer Jenks with it up into the far side. He'll look to get rid of it. Jenks pivots. Now he'll give it out to his left side to Cordingley. Cordingley gives up behind him to Michael South. South looks to pass left side to Jenks. Jenks now up to Grant Coates. Coates with the shot. It's up and it's no good. Abel Cordingley trying to grab the rebound. Instead taken away by Winterhaller. Winterhaller passes to his right. Now up to the 30 of Tag Harris. Now the right side, shot on its way up and in. Bronson Davidson for two. Well, in the first half, it was Davin Buck that was the problem child for Burlington. Now it looks like it's Bronson Davidson. Ball is loose, picked up. Tag Harris on the takeaway. Down the left side, shot on its way up, no good. Michael South on the rebound. 20-16, he'll push it up to the front court here. Here comes Abel Cordingley down the right side. Takes the shot, it's up and it's no good. Rebounded there by the 20 of Charles McNiven. We've caught him a couple times on those rebounds tonight for Burlington. Left side, he'll pass it up now to Spence Winterhaller. Now up to a wide open Bronson Davidson. He'll fight through, it's up and it's no good. Davidson on the rebound, it's up and it's in. 3 straight baskets for Bronson Davidson, unanswered at that. And he'll fire the shot. That one's up, no good. Grant Coates was the last one to tie. Oh, that's going to stay here. 2:01 to go here in the third quarter of this C game. It was touched by Burlington. It will go back to the Bobcats. Tossing it in will be the 3 of Aiden Gray. Again, wearing a different number than we are normally accustomed to him wearing. He normally wears the 35. Living Good back up to Lee. Tristan Lee on the screen set by Gray. He'll pass left side to Living Good. Living Good. Now Gray in to set another screen. He'll go up to the 32 of Lee. Now back up to Gray. Aiden Gray trying to get by Bronson Davidson. He's having some trouble. He'll go left side to Living Good. Living Good now up to Michael South for the shot. It's up and it's no good. He'll try to grab Aiden Gray, try to grab the rebound. It's going to be a scrum. And a jump ball. Got one checking in, number 52. Again, hold on, let me check chat real quick. I got 100 on Burlington. Oh my God. If you're seriously though, like if you're betting on 6th graders, you need to get some professional help. Left side here. He'll go to his right now. Down the right. It's, not going to shoot that one just yet. It's Wilson, Sawyer Wilson down there. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go back to the Huskies. And now here comes Brody Walker with it for Burlington. Brody Walker looking to pass. Or I guess rather dribble. Now he'll give it inside, and now the 52 with it on the, that should have been called a travel there, but they're going to let it go. Shot on its way from the elbow. It's up and it's no good. And it's going to be a scrum again. I guess maybe not even a scrum. It would be more like a ruck. It's something, it'd probably be more like something you'd see in rugby more than basketball. I'm surprised they're not doing the whole thing and just like interlocking themselves and pushing up against each other. Actually, I can't remember if that's a ruck or a scrum. I don't know. I don't watch enough rugby. I need to start watching it, though. I do like the sport. 37 seconds to go. He'll give it up to Grayson Living Good. Shot clock disabled. Living Good steps going to his right side. Takes the jump stop in the mid-range. Shot! It's swished! Grayson Living Good for 2. That's the second time he's buried a shot like that today. Brody Walker with it on the Bobcat head. He'll go to his near side. He'll go around the right, has a lane to it, shot on the way, it's up, and he gets it to fall. Brody Walker for 2. 3, 2, 1. Michael South passes it. He should have just shot it. Aiden Gray tried a last-second one there, but that's going to conclude the third quarter. We are almost through here at our broadcast here as the Burlington Huskies looking to go on the bus ride home back to Burlington with at least one win today, but they got to get through the fourth quarter first. We'll be back here in just a moment. 1 minute put up on the scoreboard. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club. Burlington leads 22-18.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like talking back here inside the Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home of the Bobcats. Burlington Huskies and Thermopolis Bobcats. It's middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Third and final game of the day. It's the C game on TBSN. Coming up tomorrow, we'll be live from Grable High School for junior varsity boys and, of course, varsity basketball as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Grable Buffaloes for 2A Northwest Quadrant action. Coverage will start. Actually, I don't know what time it will start. I'm assuming probably will start somewhere around 3:30 or so. I don't know. Down the right side, it's up and it's no good. He'll try it again. That one's up and no good. They'll try to tip it on back. Burlington on the takeaway here. Number 42, Walter McNiven. He'll give it on back. Now here comes Brody Walker. He'll try to pass right side. Intended target was number 44. Again, we do not know who that is. We don't know if it's Caleb Loveland or Anthony Nicholson. There's also a number that's in the 50s on the roster that's not listed. Number 52 is not on our roster, unfortunately. Aiden Gray tries to salvage the play. Hey, that rhymed. 5:24 to go. Number 44 will toss this in for Burlington. Here comes Brody Walker with it. Walker inside and intercepted by Michael South. They'll come back the other way. Calling for the pass is Aiden Gray. He'll take the shot, and cha-ching! Aiden Gray with the shot to bring it within 4. We forgot to score Burlington on their last basket. We do apologize. We got 2 coming in for the Huskies, speaking of which. Also got the entire bench clearing here for Thermopolis. They'll have 4 coming onto the floor. 34 and 50 coming on. That is Bronson Davidson and Davin Buck checking in for Burlington. I believe Sawyer Wilson, Ben Farrell, Archer Jenks, and Grant Coates are coming on before. Sorry about that. Sawyer Wilson's not checking in. That is, in fact, Abel Cordingley on the floor for the Bobcats. So I apologize about that. Aiden Gray will remain on the floor. He's the only remaining player that was not subbed out for the Bobcats. Ben Farrell gives it up to Archer Jenks. He'll go to his right side. It's up and it's blocked. And that is Davin Buck on the rebound, or on the block and the rebound, I guess, for Burlington. They'll toss it up. Now here comes Bronson Davidson. He'll go to his left side. It's up and it's no good. And rebounded there by Aiden Gray. He'll give it up now to Archer Jenks. Jenks up top, looking for a man. He'll dribble inside the paint. Shot on its way up and in. Archer Jenks. He's got 4 points on the game here. Low scoring affair, but that's kind of what you get with the C game. Points are a luxury, and everyone's taking their possessions seriously here. In the middle of the floor, the 44 coughs it up. Archer Jenks on the steal. And they'll come back up across the timeline. Jenks up top. He'll pass to his left side, and it's picked off. Brody Walker to the basket. It's up and it's in for Burlington. Brody Walker on the basket. And Brody Walker's had himself a game so far today for the Huskies. They'll go right side. Here comes Aiden Gray. Gray loses control of it. He'll underhand it now to Grant Coates, and it's taken away by Davin Buck down the other end. And they'll kick it back out. Number 12 with it. I believe this is Finn Michaels. Up top, takes the shot on the move. It's up in an air ball there for the 32 of Brody Walker. We got 3 checking in for Burlington. 40, 20, and 30. That made it very easy. Spence Winterhaller, Tag Harris, and Charles McNiven checking in for Burlington. 3:16 to go here in the game. Ben Farrell will toss it in. Archer Jenks with it in the backcourt. Jenks up past the timeline. He'll go to the left side, now switches to his right, now passes to his left. Grant Coates with it. Coates looking to pass to his right, and they will call the traveling violation on Coates. It's going to go back to the Huskies. No subs incoming just yet. Getting ready to toss it in will be Spence Winterhaller. 3:02 to play. Game's still not over yet. Bobcats were in this situation with another fellow Southern Bighorn County team, the Grable Buffaloes. They went into overtime, or no, they didn't go into overtime, but it came down to the last shot. Well, no, they did go into overtime, didn't they? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm arguing with myself at this point. Stolen away by Tag Harris, left side. Or sorry, not Tag Harris. I apologize. It was actually Charles McNiven. Shot is on its way on the left side. Rebounded. Has his back turn, a 3-on-1. And they're going to try and get out of there in a jump ball as Grayson Livingood tries to rip it away from Bronson Davidson. 2:33 to play in the fourth. This game is not over yet. Burlington trying to get it to 6, and it's up and it's in on the left side. I have a suspicion of who it might have been. I do believe it might have been Misael Vasquez. No, wait, that's not right. No, 24. Yeah, that's him, all right. Picks up the dribble. This is Farrell with it. Up to Jenks. He'll move to his right side. Jump stop. Tries to feed it back up to Farrell. He will. Farrell's going to try for 3. It's off target. Grant Coates going to try to go for the rebound. It's tipped. And Abel Cordingley to the rescue. He'll go down to the right side. Cordingley loses the ball. And they're going to call yet another timeout. Thermopolis is going to use their third one of the game. They have 2 remaining. This one should be a 30-second timeout if I'm not mistaken. With that being said, they will have 2 remaining. They will all be 30-second timeouts. So we're going to take a quick breather. What the heck? It's a 60-second timeout. I guess I didn't get that one right. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching middle school boys basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. 28-22, Burlington on top here on the road. C team trying to get the one and only win for the Burlington Huskies here on the road.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium here in Thermopolis. By the way, we had somebody in chat reach out to us about the roster. Number 44 is Caleb Loveland. Number 52 is Anthony Nicholson. So we got that cleared up. Thank you to Monica Hamilton in chat for helping us out there. Coming up is our player of the game, and this one's going to be a tough one. Left side on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded. This one's up. That one's no good. Rebounded there by the 30 of Abel Cordingley. Time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game, and I think this one's going to go to... I'm going to get this one to Davin Buck of the Burlington Huskies. I think a good shot. It's up and it's no good from 3. Davin Buck is your player of the game for the Burlington Huskies, and I think he's had the most well-rounded game today for the Huskies. Of course, Burlington playing super well all day today. I mean, scoreboard shows it for itself. Shot is up, no good there for Bronson Davidson. Shot on its way. Cha-ching, number 34, Davin Buck. Further solidifying his certificate there. He'll be coming back to Burlington with a certificate tonight to hang up on his fridge. They'll go for the skip pass. Abel Cordingley for 3. It's up and it's no good. They're going to try and palm it back, and it's rebounded. Charles McNiven on the rebound. The 6th grader will grab the board there. Honorable mentions today for Burlington include Brody Walker, Tag Harris, and of course Bronson Davidson. Charles McNiven also had a great game tonight. Left side, shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Grabs his own rebound. It's Bronson Davidson, up and no good. Volleyballed out. 20 seconds to go. Honorable mentions today for Thermopolis include Abel Cordingley as well as Aiden Gray. I'm also going to probably say Archer Jenks, I think, has had a great game today as well. 20 seconds to go. Burlington looking to come out of here with a win. Shot is up on the right side, and that should be the dagger. Bronson Davidson with the basket to make it a 10-point game in Burlington. We'll be going back to Bighorn County with at least one win today. Pulls up for the jumper. It's up and it's no good. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. And that's going to conclude this one as Tag Harris will walk it to the far side, and Burlington will walk out of here with the C-team victory as the Burlington Huskies win 32-22. Once again, Davin Buck, your player of the game today for the C-team. The only Burlington Husky to have one here today. We're going to go deliver that certificate to him before the Huskies mush on out of here. That being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we will be in Grable as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Grable Buffaloes for high school basketball. And then on Monday, we will be in Ten Sleep as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Ten Sleep Pioneers for B and C team action at the middle school level. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Final score of the C team, the Burlington Huskies 32, Thermopolis Bobcats 22.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.